Hello, thanks for joining me for another beer review then. So today we've got a beer from the States and it's from the Burlington Beer Company, and this is a can of their Uncanny Valley. So it's a New England IPA then, it's coming in at 7% ABV. It's brewed with Mosaic and Citra hops. And yeah, so up in sort of New England area. I think they border New Hampshire, up in the northeast of the United States. And yeah, never had nothing from these guys before, so let's give it a crack, see what it's all about. Yeah, purchased this yesterday. There seems to be quite a lot of American sort of newer breweries that have uh, certainly the last sort of 6 months or so coming into the UK. Various outlets that seem to be around. So, and the price point of some of these beers are becoming, well, compared to the UK brewed beers, I think the gap is closing on price point. So let's go for one of these then. So yeah, it looks the part in the glass as you'd expect, really, being a New England IPA. Didn't really pour much of a head there, kind of aggressive pour, but yeah, lovely kind of orangey colour, quite dense looking orange, so very unclear for years, whatever you want to call it. But let's get an aroma then on this. So Citra and Mosaic. Wow, it's really popping out of the glass on that. Kind of a nice dank, almost like a savoury nose, but obviously very citrusy. Yeah, real juicy orange in that. Pale stone fruits, you know, that kind of thing. It's got that kind of freshly cut. It's kind of slightly aromatic, like wild cut flowers. But you are getting a kind of a quite an intense orange. Smells lovely. Let's give it a try, see what it's all about. So cheers. Wow, that's pretty damn good. So there is a little bit of intense citrusy edge. It's quite intense. I don't know what the deal is. What, you know, they've how many hops they put in per litre, etc. It's going to be quite a lot, I would think. It's almost a little bit harsh, but it's not. It's not green harsh, but it's just like it's so intense with the hops. Wow. Mm. Maybe it's got a slight bit of bitterness going on in it. I'm not too sure. I mean, it's listed as a 35 IBUs, untapped. Maybe a little bit of that is cutting through. It's got a decent amount of carbonation for a New England IPA as well. I'm not going to go too crazy because I don't know what the deal is with these guys. With looks okay. I'm not going to go crazy with that. I'll leave a little bit in the bottom there, just in case. New breweries sometimes you might get a few floaties and stuff. So this is the first beer I've ever had from these guys, I believe. So let me just check that. I don't think I've had anything from them. No, I haven't. So obviously Burlington Beer Company, they're out of a place called Burlington, which, you know, that happens quite a bit. But yeah, so what other flavours we're getting in? Get through the harshness. So pale stone fruits. There's a little bit of kind of almost like nectarine edge there. obviously grapefruit, maybe a touch of pineapple, sort of a little bit of mango, but it's more citrusy edge. But a little bit sharper than some New England IPAs I've had in the past. A little bit harsher. I mean, considering, I mean, this can was, I assume, was canned in 9th of June. It was canned, I believe. I assume that's what that, I don't know if you can see that. Just above that red line there, there's a date code. So 06, which is obviously June. 09, obviously, it's that way round, I believe, in the States. So 2023. So well, it will be that way round because we're not in. Well, that other date, the other way round, is not there yet. So it's got to be that one. But it's harsh and it's got quite a bit of carbonation. I can feel it, and I might have to belch in a minute. So yeah, bit of carbonation with this one, but it's helping the overall kind of experience of the beer. Definitely got some kind of real stronger, vibrant, bolder orange thing going on there. A little bit piffy. Lingers on the palate really nicely. I say there's no hint at the ABV. The body of the beer though is certainly upper end of a medium. Yeah, I'm digging it. I think it's really nice. As I say, first beer I've had from this brewery. There's a few other bits of information. It's saying here for flavours, aromas of ripe mango, pine needles, tangerine zest. Okay, watermelon, not getting that. Stone fruit, got a bit of nectarine. So got bits and bats of what it says there. I don't like looking at, I like to make my own mind up before I go into it, of course. Then hop flavours, wash over a balance of the malt bill of barley, flaked oats, wheat malt, Vienna malt, and raw wheat to hold up hops, or to hold up the hops, as it said. Overall faults then. It's a beer that I would like to try and draft. I don't know what this would be like a little bit fresher as well. I mean, it's quite harsh even like we're like 4 months down the line. And it's held up amazingly well. This whole kind of drink fresh business. I'm not too sure how that, if beers have been kept properly, then they're in a can. Maybe if you had bottles of stuff, then maybe it might be a different issue. If there's been no problems with the canning line and stuff, then the beer's going to hold up for a while, I think. And this one's held up really well. It's still giving me a little bit of harshness 4 months down the line nearly. I don't know what the deal is there, but I'm still digging it. I still think it's very nice. So from the Burlington Beer Company then, this is their Uncanny Valley. Their New England IPA then, 7% ABV, brewed with Citra and Mosaic. Very nice indeed. So let me know if you've had this one before from these guys, especially if you're in the States. There are a few other beers from these guys over here. I think there's probably, I don't know, half a dozen to 10 different beers from these guys floating around in different places. So so you never know, I might get some more of these things. That was quite a nice introduction to the brewery, and I would definitely want to try more. So anyway, comments down below. Thank you for watching then on this one, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.